Hi, welcome to Clara Concept Studio. If you're a fresher starting your first job or a student learning development, there's one word you hear everywhere: Git. Your senior says push the code, your manager says check GitHub, and you're sitting there thinking, what exactly is Git? Don't worry. By the end of this video, Git and GitHub will finally make sense. Let's start with the simplest definition. Git is a version control system. In simple words, Git keeps track of changes in your code over time. It remembers what you changed, when you changed it, and lets you go back if something breaks. So Git is not a programming language, not a framework, and not GitHub. It's just a tool that helps you manage your code better.
Before Git, this is how most people manage their code. Every time something changed, they saved a new file. And very quickly, the folder looked like this. At this point, nobody knows which file is correct. Now, imagine your code breaks. You don't know what changed, when it changed, or how to go back to a working version. This becomes even worse when multiple people work on the same project. This is exactly the problem Git was created to solve. Git automatically tracks changes, keeps a history of your code, and lets you safely move forward or backward. Instead of guessing, you always know what happened. So how does Git actually track these changes? That's where commits come in. Git does not save your code again and again like new files. Instead, Git takes a snapshot of your project at different points in time. Each snapshot represents the state of your code at that moment. These snapshots are called commits. Now, we'll get into commits and all those details a little later. For now, there's one very important question we need to answer. Everything we've talked about so far, Git tracking changes, snapshots, history, all of this happens on your computer. So what is GitHub? GitHub is an online platform where you store and share your Git repositories. It's a place on the internet where your code can live safely. So even if your laptop crashes or you're working with other people, your code is still there. Think of Git like a diary on your laptop. And think of GitHub as a secure place in the cloud where you keep a copy of that diary. Git records your work. GitHub keeps it safe and shareable. GitHub uses Git, but Git is not equal to GitHub. Once you understand this relationship, everything else starts to make sense. Now let's clearly see the difference between Git and GitHub. Git is a tool. It runs on your computer and tracks changes in your code. GitHub is a platform. It runs on the internet and stores your Git repositories. If you remember just one thing, remember this. Git tracks your code. GitHub stores it and helps you share it. If Git and GitHub were confusing before, and now they feel at least a little less scary.
Good. That was the goal. You don't need to remember everything today. That's more than enough for one video. We'll build the rest, step by step. If this video made things clearer, if at any point you thought, oh, okay, that makes sense now,
that's your sign to like this video. Subscribe if you want concepts explained without panic, without pressure,
and without assuming you already know everything. And if you're confused, curious, or just want a topic explained, use the comment section. I'll see you in the next one.